How's everyone doing today? Okay, quick thing before we. Okay, I forgot to turn that off. Okay, so quick thing. I'm gonna be doing not not. It's not gonna be a long stream. Not gonna be a short stream. But I figured, hey, why not just relax while playing this game, which is a new one. I played the first one with my friends in the past, but hmm, with that out of the way, let's get right in the game. By the way, do know there is a couple stories of gross things. So I'm gonna start doing some of these jobs. Like, I don't know how many jobs I'm gonna do. This is just me just streaming and chatting. So the grossest thing that I could think of is literally pizza toppings. The grossest the grossest thing I could think of is like literally instead of tomato sauce, peanut butter, and with anchovies and mushrooms. That seems like a disgusting combination, but I feel like someone might try it for like content or something, which I feel like that might be the new pineapple on pizza. Like someone might have changed the instead of having tomato sauce, like ranch. I wonder if they have if someone made like a taco pizza with ingredients of a taco instead of pizza. Because I do remember this an episode from my colleague, they have spaghetti tacos, which I'm wondering if someone has done a pizza taco go, or is that like a calzone? So just wondering. I do know playpens are literally the ones that are at a restaurants or at a on what's it called? P- Like places where you drop your kids off and for the day. Are completely disgusting, and I do not want to be have to climb in and get a kid out of there if I walk there because I heard a lot of disgusting stuff that happens in playpens because like sometimes they because things that I've heard is literally kids throwing up, peeing, pooping in there, which I do not want to be the person who cleans that up, and I feel bad for those people who have to clean that up. Like imagine you have to climb up in that to get the mess. And I figured some kids might prank some of the uh, workers saying, oh, someone threw up or did that, which I feel mm, bad for the people who work in those type of places because kids nowadays are getting more, what's the word, mischief, you could say. I don't know. Maybe some of the, maybe me, who knows? Maybe someone makes a playpen that's auto cleaner in the future. Or maybe Elon Musk makes a self cleaning playpen for kids. I do remember that someone on YouTube literally thought they could cut a hot dog with a power washer and It literally just whip it apart. I am thinking of playing the new Halo campaign tomorrow, though, so look forward to that. And if this does well, I will continue playing this, and maybe I have some of my friends join. Kind of like how satisfying cleaning this looks, but I really do not want to know how much mud or whatever gunk this is. How much mud do you think has to cut on this place if cause this amount of mud? Do they not have like cleaners on standby daily that cleans this? So I might trying to think of what new things I'm gonna be doing. I might rotate streaming 5 times a week, what 4 times a week, but I would try to stream at least 3 times a week. Like my goal is literally like at least try to stream at least 3 times a week if I can. But if I'm like exhausted, I won't do like a big stream. Like maybe like a small stream like I'm doing now. I'm kind of using my controller for this. No, not my controller. Using my, I don't know, using a joystick. Don't know what you would call it. Guess you can call it a controller. I do know like Microsoft is literally making better controllers that better than the ones you get on the box, I believe. I haven't bought a new controller, well, because the controllers I have are still good because I haven't thrown them because they are kind of pricey, even custom made autos ones. Wait, I'm at why am I at 17%? Did I not clean them? I always thought I cleaned it all, but apparently I forgot about. Do I have to clean this entire plaza? Why do I have a feeling that I have to clean this entire plaza? Of course there's more to this thing. What even is this? Right behind you. Here we wolf again. Oh, now it makes sense. It's a dog collie. What even is this? Dickinson driving me bonkers. Here we wolf again. I wonder if someone like decide to like actually make a movie. No, wait, there is a movie. It's like can't think of that movie off the top of my head. Name of it's literally escaping my head. I'm thinking Night Runner, but that might not be the right name. I wonder if there's gonna be another place that this thing's gonna come out. I wonder what's more satisfying, power washing or painting games. Like House Flipper is a satisfying sim emulator game. I wonder how big this thing is, if it's gonna be any bigger. I like that they added like a lock-on mechanic that it literally makes your character stay in place, but you can just literally just aim and fire. Oh, like this I just noticed. Like there's a literally checklist. There's a lot more in this plaza. I wonder how much work this actual cost an actual person in real life would. Would it be like in the range of a construction worker, or would it be like of a garbage man wage? And how much would it cost for the water bill? Like, you would think a little kid could make a profit off of cleaning the neighborhood, like raking leaves and cleaning places like this. But I feel like that's against certain laws certain places have. Now I have some audience. Yeah, guess you could say that. Yeah, I kind of did a bad job on drawing that. I feel like people who would do this literally draw ding dongs and other stuff on the walls. I have seen graffiti on mostly everything. The only thing I haven't seen graffiti on in my in real life, I believe, an elephant. No, wait, no, wait. I think I've seen it in a movie once, but it was a cartoon movie. Guess. I really don't know what else someone couldn't graffiti. I would have said a natural monument, but literally there's a TV show I know that literally has someone tagging a national monument. which I feel I can say it is The Nation, which is a zombie apocalypse TV show. By the way, I recommend there's a lot gory at the beginning. So if you wanted to find starting watching zombie TV shows, I recommend not watching that. Like it got in good, but then it suddenly went down a hill, in my opinion. Like I don't know what you would call it, but like it felt redundant when it reached its final season. And like there's this one scene, like I don't want to spoil it if someone hasn't watched it. How can you survive that in that kind of environment? And certain things kind of make sense if you think about it, but most of the time it makes zero sense. And like there's these like I personally don't like that it changes from color to black and white, which could be an indicator of how the world changed from being all colorful until a dark gray, which could be my opinion and outtake of it, but someone else could have their opinion. How much would it take to coat a plane in mud, though? Like how this was coated? And how would they even coat it? Like fling mud? And wouldn't that cause some of the plane instruments to malfunction? And trying to think what else. Another pizza topping that I'm wondering if someone would make, like a like I mentioned chocolate pizza, if it's a real thing. Mac and cheese pizza, like literally just adding macaroni and cheese on a pizza. You could add like bacon or pepperoni. Who knows? I might try it. Like I might try a taco pizza, but I might not say it's my favorite, but at least say I tried it. Like, is there like a crab option if you put it on a pizza? Or would it just be another di- discussion of like how pineapple, this discussion of pineapple on pizza? Is this is this a doll? I think it might be an actual doll. Don't tell me I have to clean the inside of this place as well. I glad they had me stalking the do the top first when they decided to raise this thing up. Like, how'd they coat this thing all in mud if they had it down on the ground? Wasn't there a sudden mudslide that only happened in this general area? Or was like a tornado shelter that emerges in emergency? But like Pacific Rim's Yay Kaiju emergency shelters, which I personally like how they did mm, that scene in Pacific Rim. I would like to see more movies like that, but I'm hoping someone like literally decides to bring the Jaeger program into the MonsterVerse that Wonder Brothers is building. Like King Kong is fighting with a Jaeger. How epic would that be? But who knows if they would be able to do that or not. I do have a friend that I know who knows more about Pacific Rim than I currently do. And if I do know that they have a kaiju simulator game, I might see if he wants to play that, but he might not. And I'm hoping by the end of this year, I will have my Discord, the new one I'm currently making when I'm not streaming. What else do I have left? What does it mean, outer wall? Oh my goodness! This is the bathroom? I am having some questions about this place now. Look how disgusting the toilet looks. I feel bad for the janitors. Because I know in my high school, like, literally, the it was chaos for the last 2 years of last 2 years of high school, which I won't say because it might dox me, but they literally got students that literally went wild and misbehaved. I would say that. I feel like I think there was a meme or a thing that was posted online, like mm, um, high school girls literally kiss the mirrors, and the janitor has to come in and clean it. Then the principal shows the girls of how the janitor cleans it, and it literally shows them he using the toilet water, which I find it kind of funny and ironic. And trying to think what else. Like my my personal favorite school lunch is literally the square pizzas. Not sure if most high schools in the area does it, but my second favorite has to be burrito, the burritos they have with the cheese sauce, which I'm not sure if this is anyone's cup of tea, but if you have some leftover cheese of that and add peas to it, you it kind of it tasty. What my opinion is, I think I'm nearly out of this. By the way, is there literally like a place of this? Like, do I have to buy more fluid if I empty this thing out, or does it refill if I am out? Ah, at least I'm cleaning this place up better than it looked. By the way, I have literally have seen like I don't know what you would call it, but I'm not gonna say it. Yes, I might regret it saying it later on. I do not want to know what this green stuff is because there's this thing now. Is it? I think it cleans it up. If I look into, I'm not sure if I looked, but if the ceiling is coated, I'm gonna be very shocked. No, I am not surprised. I feel like I should start with the floor. I wonder if this is like literally just being satisfying with like people like with squishy ball, with stress balls and slime and thing. If this is like one of those things, I think like someone has to do some research about the satisfying things. I'm not sure who, but someone might have done it. And what would you think this place would have smelled like if you had to be in it? And would you consider this place to be a hazard zone? And would you consider it to be like a you get hazard pay? At least it refills over time. How did they get the toilet paper coated? See, I think I'm gonna do the walls last because it might be easier to do the ceiling than the walls and everything else. And do you think the Donnie and what's it called? Don the almond hum? I don't know what the can't remember that other brand's name. By the way, if like I do know there's like different brands that certain countries have. What are the weirdest brands that you have seen? I think one it has to be Smart Soap or something like that, or like trying to remember what knockoff. There's like a lot of knockoff brands out there. Like who did it first? Cheetos with cheese Cheetos or Cheez-Its? Because someone has to had done it first. I'm wondering how would they someone I need to know this after you finish a job in the first game. It literally shows you a timestamp of you finishing the whole thing. Like, how would they do that? And how? What's this even? Is this green stuff? I'll let it clean it. And what was? How do I? Okay, I finally got it. Trying to think what else would you find weird cleaning. I think nothing else. I literally thought I had that place cleared over there, but I forgot certain areas. And would you take shelter if it's like raining and you have nowhere else to go? And wouldn't power washing electronics or whatever this thing is? Okay, so I'm assuming this is literally the one you get out of the nook and crannies. What else do I have left? I have the ceiling lights, grab whale. So I'm assuming this is it that I have left. I thought this was gonna be like a security office or something. I didn't expect a full-on bathroom. I'm wondering, do I have my game audio too low, or is it just right? I feel like the hand whales are literally gonna be a tricky thing. I guess I might have done it. And I thought this was just gonna be a fountain and be quick and done. But another reason not to judge books by its cover. Because I didn't know they had a transformer bathroom. Okay, what do I have left? Ceiling, and a wall top. Did I not clean the toilet seats? Now I see what I missed. I could raise it. Oh, that's more disgusting than I realized. I'm not sure what you call that green stuff, but I would sleep better not knowing. That's a changing table? Oh boy, that is literally unsettling. I would have thought that was like a tablet or something. What would you guys rate this job? Like out of 1 to 10, like a 6 out of 10, or like a job that I would never be caught doing this because how disgusting this place was. I think I might have gotten. I literally forgot to clean that area. And a wall top. Hand dryer and the sink is all that I have left. And I thought I cut this thing up. Okay, that sounded weird. Ceiling and wall, hand dryer is left than the ceiling. But I thought that I had this top done. I wonder if like they would do a Stranger Things collab if PowerWash was if oh wait, Stranger Things is done, so they might not do a collab. Wait, oh wait, I forgot they're saying they're gonna do a new spin-off for it, if I remember correctly, with Hot Boy and possibly someone else might have in like powers. I wonder if they're gonna like continue on with that animated TV show they did a while back, which I kind of find it mm, awesome because they literally giving us more details that we didn't got to know, and hopefully more in depth in the characters that we didn't see. I really want to know more about this new character they brought in because they still got a couple of time. They're possibly gonna do a couple of seasons, but like I'm hoping they do like a season of when the time skip happened, like when how Will adjusted moving to where Joyce moved to, and would they do like a small section of how Hopper got rescued or kidnapped, you could say. I really want to know if they're gonna do that, and I'm wondering if they're gonna have someone play Billy, or would they bring the same actor who played Billy in that TV show? But maybe not because they didn't brought the same actors who played the kids in L. And I'm wondering if they would because it's after the dim mind flayer and they close the gates, but there's still a little time when summer and that was in fall, which they got spring and auto, like a couple months of storytelling. Oh, the job's done. See, at the top, I thought it was just gonna be like a thing you could sit on. Look at the fuzzball. Can I spray him? I can't spray him. Hey, look! I, there's this. So I'm guessing more jobs I do, more things I unlocked. So the shelf is gonna be filled with jobs that I do. If you guys want, okay, because I finished that. So if you guys want me to do more games like this, the best way to tell me is to literally get the views up, and with that away, catch you guys on the next time. Until see you later. Bye.